Hello there, welcome to another episode of World of Tanks with Ngani Titan, and we're here on Mountain Pass with the Kraft Panther. Almost, but not quite bottom tier. There are, 4 tier 6s on my team, and there's 2 on the enemy team. An AMX Chaffee and an M44. Both of them will actually feature in the video later. So we're not quite bottom tier, but we are on Mountain Pass, which is kind of an awkward map for the for the Kraft Panther, because I tend to play it anyway. For me anyway, I tend to play it like a tank destroyer. I prefer to sit back, preferably in cover, and snipe at people with the fairly fast firing gun. It's a very accurate gun as well. It just has a fairly long aim time, but if you're already if you're not moving, that aim time isn't too bad. The dispersion due to turret rotation is actually low enough. It's the movement that really upsets it. Now, I initially decided to come down here on the right, the entrance, just to slip around to the corner, see if I can spot somebody setting up on the opposite side on the corner there, down into the lake, and just snap a shot off it too. I don't really have any expectation of being able to do it undetected. This isn't that kind of tank. So, artillery has knocked a few hit points off me already. That's really on the ball. I think he was waiting for somebody to actually do that, and I back up. And that's artillery again. Now I don't know if it's the same gun or not. The M44 is pretty fast firing, but I don't think it's that fast. So I suspect that was the other artillery piece. Now, where are we? We're here. There's the open. There's the AMX Chaffee, and he is down there. Thinks he's unspotted. I think he probably hasn't got sixth sense, and we put a round into him, but we get spotted by doing so. So I'm going to have to back up. Artillery's still in play, and they're probably still looking at this location. So I'm backing up, change direction, get unspotted, swing around, see if I can get a shot of that hammer. I think I might be able to get a shot of the hammer from back here, which would be really nice, because there's probably no way he'll spot me shooting at him either. So we managed to thread a few shots in. We got 1 tracking damage and 1 actual hit, but he's backed up. He hasn't sat there just taking fire because he can't see what's shooting at him, but the Chaffee has obligingly come into view, so we should be able to put a round in the Chaffee. We put a round in, the Chaffee spots us, but we put a second round in and somebody finishes him off, or we finish him off actually. The other person did most of the damage, and then I immediately back up because artillery is, well, you know, it's still active. And I'm just back and forth waiting. There's a round after dropping in there, and I'm pretty sure that was an artillery round as well. Speculative probably at this point. The hammer pops up again. We bounce one off the side of the turret, but you know, it was probably more in hope than expectation. It was more of a hope shot. However, I don't like the situation there on the western side of the map. On the one line there's a 2v2, it was a 2v3 at the moment, and I'd like to intervene with that. Light tank crossed the lake, and I said follow him, and there's the M44 there that guy's been shooting at me and actually did me some damage so far. So another shot incoming from probably artillery. I can't imagine the Scorpion having the line of sight to there. I could be wrong though, that's not a position I've ever used much in a tank destroyer up there by the thing. So I'm crossing over the lake bed. See what's to be seen. We come up the slope here. The light tank's already come up and has passed over. I'm spotted as soon as I pop up, but I don't see it. And there is the Scorpion. But he's not going to hang around and wait for me to shoot back at him, so that's okay. I won't wait for him to shoot back at me either. I'm going to keep going because I want to break up that threesome over at the corner, because it looks like they have, like I said, it looks like they might complete. It looks like a 3 versus 2, and we can't have that. That's an unfair fight in the enemy's favour and should be broken up at all costs, whereas, you know, there's nothing wrong with unfair fights that are in our favour. Now I thought one of them might be lagging back at the corner, but he's not. He's actually, they're all engaged in the fight, so I'm going to come around. I'm going to do this the hard way, so I'm going to have to come up, come right to the corner, poke round, and hope that nobody's looking. I don't think there will be. I haven't been spotted, so I probably won't be spotted until I get to the corner here. Get to the corner, am spotted, and there's a tiger, so we put a round into the back. He knows he's been hit. We put another round in. He now knows he's been hit from behind. He's realised, and he's now changing his orientation to focus down on me. Now, probably need not have backed up this time, but we can put a round. We missed that one. I went under him or behind him or something, and he's now closing in on my position. So I'm going to open up some distance. Don't make it too easy. He bounces there. He misses because he fires when he comes down and hits the ground. And he's done my tracks in there, but not enough. We managed to stay with him. We managed to keep firing. We've gotten his ammo rack, so the DPM should be enough, evening out in our favour. Another hit in. Don't want to be hit too often if we can possibly avoid it. We might need the hit points for later. Took a bit of damage there. Now I should have stopped here and just finished him off, but I didn't. So I got a bounce there, and now I'm across the ridgeline. Now we're only a tank up. We're only if I get this one, we're 2 tanks up. So I need to be careful. So I'm hoping he'd cross over here to follow me, but he didn't because I get a shot as he was cresting the ridge, and his gun couldn't possibly point at me. So now can I get the gun depression to get a commander's hat shot, but it doesn't look like I can. Come around, see if I can do the same thing. I'm hoping that I might be able to get a commander's hat shot, but I don't want to sit still because I don't want him to give him one. But he's fired, and now I can go over the top safely. I avoid the ram, finish him off, and that's it. We're now 3 tanks up. We're now suddenly 3 tanks up, and we've hit the 110 because he's come around. Looks like he's lost the fight at the corner and he was about to run away. He probably was better off just running away, but by coming to the corner he's brought me into his fight. So I'm going to come up here and chase him down, and we hit him again. So with him out of the way, there are only 3 tanks left and it's pretty much game over at this point. People are closing in on the Scorpion. I'm not going to get there in time to make any difference. There are 2 tanks here at the corner, heavy tanks. So they come around the corner, and one of them is a 1-shot kill, and pretty much so is the second one. But here I screw up a bit. I continue to rely on auto aim, where I had the I could have taken the hit. I had the hit points to do to take 2 hits, and I could have made sure of my shot and just finished them. And well, it'll be 5 kills rather than 4. But somebody else gets the kill anyway, so that is that. To finish up, 60,000 silver, 2,252 damage, which is not bad at all, and no assisted damage, so pretty much on my own for all of this. Just whatever you get for the positioning, really, the points. So anyway, we're number 1 by experience. 4 kills, and again, not bad going. There are lower tier tanks ahead of higher tier tanks actually in the game. In fact, only 1 tier 8 in the top 5, the rest are all tier 7s. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it interesting. If you did, please like and share. If you have not already done so, please give the channel a subscription and press the notification button. I will catch you all soon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again.